This video is called How to See if a Chemical Equation is Balanced. Please remember to take your time when doing this. This is easy if you follow all the steps. The first step, we're going to look at our equation. We have hydrogen and oxygen on the left, then we have hydrogen with oxygen, which is water. First step, we're going to look at the left side. We're going to break down each element and figure out how many numbers each element has. Hydrogen is H, so we're going to write H. Then we're going to write out hydrogen because we need to know that H is hydrogen. And it has a subscript of 2. So there are 2 hydrogen atoms. Then we look at our next element, O. O is oxygen. We're going to write it out. O is oxygen. There is no subscript and there is no coefficient, so it is an understood 1. So there are 2 hydrogens on the left and 1 oxygen on the right. We have the left side finished. Step 3, we need to work on the right. We do exactly what we did with step 1. H. H is hydrogen. Write it all out. And there is a subscript of 2. So there is 2 hydrogen atoms. Look at O. O is oxygen. Has no coefficients or subscripts, so it's an understood 1 oxygen atom. We need to see if each element is balanced. What that means is we look at hydrogen on the left, we look at how many there are, we're going to compare it to the right side. Hydrogen is balanced. Now we need to look at oxygen on the left, there is 1. And oxygen on the right. There is 1. This equation is balanced because there are the same amount of atoms on the left as there are on the right. So the equation is balanced. Let's practice. Start on the left. We're going to start with hydrogen. H is hydrogen. There is a coefficient and a subscript. We work the coefficients a lot like math. We distribute. Now the 2 is only next to the 8. The plus sign separates the O. So this 2 goes to the H only. Now since there's a subscript here, we're going to multiply the 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So there are 4 hydrogen atoms on the left. We're going to look at oxygen now. There is only the subscript 2. So that means there are only 2 oxygens. So there are 4 hydrogen atoms on the left and 2 oxygen atoms on the left. Oh, we skipped it. Now we're going to move to the right. We already did the left, which is hydrogen is 4, oxygen is 2. Remember, we look at each element individually. But there's a 2 there, and there's nothing separating it. So that 2 is going to go to the H, and it's going to go to the O. So, hydrogen there's 2, and we're going to multiply it times 2. So there are 4 hydrogen atoms on the right. Now we need to look at oxygen. There is the big 2, and then we have our little 2, so there are 4 oxygen atoms on the right. Now we need to compare. Our hydrogen on the left is 4, our hydrogen on the right is 4. That isn't balanced. Our oxygen on the left is 2. Our oxygen on the right is 4. That is not balanced. This equation is not balanced.